Good morning, everyone. Today, I'm going to talk to you specifically about that part that you mentioned in the introduction about my Nigerian heritage. Um, sorry. So today, we're going to talk about the development of Nigeria, where it's been, where it is, and where it's going. To start by this, we're going to look at a few pictures to kind of, so I can, yeah. So the first picture you can see is like a map of Nigeria. And in Nigeria, we have 36 states. And it is one of the West African countries on the Gulf of Guinea, and it is known for so many different things. The next couple pictures that you can see, they show a lot of, like, I would say, is majority of the land in Nigeria. We have a lot of green field and a lot of undeveloped land. However, on the other end of it, you can see at the bottom, we have about a lot of industrialization and structured roads and a lot of these developed cities as well as those greenfield areas. So we have like both of them in the country. And then with the urbanization of Nigeria, what happens is because it's moving faster and like it's being created faster than it can be supported, you have the creation of things called slums. And you can see that in the last picture there. And so that's kind of the different things that, is going on in Nigeria today. So to take a step back, we can look towards more of the history. Nigeria was independent in October 1st, 1960. As you can see, the first two pictures kind of show what it looked like, the black and white pictures, sorry, but the black and white pictures show what Nigeria was kind of looking like back in the 60s. And those other pictures show kind of what you would think Africa is like, as you can see, like kind of the bungalow type of thing that people, typically associate with Africa. And while those things did exist in the 60s, that wasn't all that was there. Actually, in 1956, that was when they first found oil in the state of Belize in the southmost part of Nigeria. And that is like one of the major things that Nigeria is even known for and one of our core natural resources. We have other things such as other minerals like salt, limestone, we even have gold, and there's a lot more there, and there's a lot of things that are going on. So the next thing I want to really focus on is the future of Nigeria. The top pictures are, like some of the pictures show kind of like where it could be, and then the other pictures show where we would hope for it to be. If we continue moving in the same path that they've already been moving in and not building the infrastructure and certain things that we need to uphold what we desire for Africa and places like that, we'll have the creations of bigger slums and more negative things like that. But I Googled some pictures of pretty much what a utopia looks like, and that is the ideal future. That is the possible future. That is the thing that, it's how can we make that? How can we make it the most, extravagant and most interesting place that it could be, that it has? And the problems is mainly that we need to build good infrastructure. The first thing that you need to do when you have to do the things like city planning, you have to focus on like how can we build infrastructure and institutions that will be supporting the people that are there and will support the future generations to come. And that's where you can see like the other pictures that kind of show like this beautiful kind of utopia kind of place that is like where we could be and where we want to be. So the question becomes, what do we do now? People can start by learning and just educating themselves and finding more and more about, Nigeria and other African cultures and things like that. The other thing that we can do as individuals is, investing with respect to the cultures, and not just out of capitalistic goals and ideations of getting to yourself and getting to your goals the way you want to, but in respect to the culture and the people that are to come, and to build that sustainable lifestyle for future generations, not only for yourself. The other things is building, those infrastructure that will be supported and can be sustained for a long period of time, as well as focusing and building institutions that can be supported by everyone. Because at this time right now, we have an economy that is rapidly growing, almost exponentially growing, and is not being supported by that infrastructure and the institutions that we need and desire. And a lot of it is also because the economy in Nigeria relies solely on like oil almost, and majority of the economy is based on that oil and things like that. So another thing that Nigeria itself needs to focus on is diversifying its economy and trying to, release its dependence on oil and such of that kind of thing. So the main thing and the main goal of my TED Talk was just to inform you all to learn more about, you know, the other countries in the continent. In one place that unfortunately my school system has failed me is I don't know as much as I would like and hope to know about Nigeria. All that research was independent and things that I learned on my own. But one step that you can take is to just learn more about something that you don't know. Learn more about Africa and what can I do or how can I help? Because while there's so much going on there and that they have many unique cultures and things like that, you can still be an outsider and invest and do that, but not necessarily in the way of, you know, the forefathers of those countries and like how it was colonized and all that kind of stuff. But you can still invest with respect. So what I urge you all today is to educate yourselves and invest with respect. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk.